flip it the length of the ice. It will go in the crease of Hrdlicka, so it's not going to be icing. Allard, he'll go to center ice for Filion. Down the left wing, and a shot and a save by Jericho. Allard, the rebound, and he can't beat Jericho on the ice. Good second save from Topher Jericho, who's picking up right where he left off last night on the big sheet at the Duncan McNeil Arena. Layton with it behind the Laronge net. He'll go to center for Zane Normand. Normand tried to curl the puck to McKay, but it's blocked, and here comes Estevans. Filion down the right wing and a backhand saved by Jericho. Big rebound, and the Wolves try and get it out of the zone. They can't. Burns, he'll flip it in the right corner of the Wolves zone. Sage Roberts is there. He places it behind the net for Parker Layton deep in the Wolves zone. Layton taking his time. He'll find Tokarewski. Norman spins and he wins it. Wolves have it. Silzer, shot from the left point. It will dribble into the right corner, and Estevans will start out. Burns, left wing center for Filion. Filion up top. It goes to Heward, and a drive and a save from Zane Normand, who scored last night in Wilcox. Normand, left circle, and a drive. It hit McKay out front in the left circle area. Filion with possession for the Bruins. He'll go to center ice for Zachary Burns, and a perimeter look. He goes high and wide. He labels it off the glass. Bruins, Filion. Right circle and an offering, and a left pad save, Jericho. Thomas will get the rebound, can't clear it. It goes deeper in the Wolves zone for Graham, but Filion will try and flip it out front, looking for a wraparound, and a save by Jericho. To the left of Jericho, they drop the puck, and the Wolves have possession. Silzer will rim it for Normand, and he'll leave it for Parker Layton. Deep in his own zone, Layton to center, looking for Roberts. Burns will pick it up off a turnover. It's loose, right, can't pull the trigger. Filion at a backhand. Take it for Estevans against the Wolves' McKay. Normand off the face-off, can't get a shot away. It goes left point for Andrews. Andrews, and a shot through traffic, hits a stick and goes wide. Puck behind the net of Hrdlicka. Burns will receive a pass, and he goes to center for Filion. Down the left wing, left circle, and a drive. Saved by Jericho. Handel is able to angle it into the Estevans zone as the Wolves change up their personnel. It's Filion down the left wing, left circle, and an offering, and it goes high and wide. Ice Wolves will get it. It's Seth Dragon. Cross ice for Jacob Cassette. Cassette, he'll dish it off for Dragon. Can't get a shot away, right circle in the Estevans zone. Puck in the right corner. Dragon going to work with Hufty. Puck in the left corner now as Hufty collides with a Bruin. Dragon got a piece of it. Unable to get it out front and get a shot on net. Andrews will circle back in his own zone for Laronge. To center ice for Hufty. Not going to be icing. It appeared to hit an Ice Wolf stick. Burns, long feed, gets it at center. Down the right wing. His pocket is right to take it with the Wolves, Cole Thomas. Filion will send it deep into the Wolves zone as Layton will dish for Bryn McLean. He propels it to neutral ice for Henderson. Doesn't work. Heward was there. He'll dish it for right now to Filion in the slot, and he had a couple Wolves all over him. And the Ice Wolves, Layton will pinch, and he sends it to center. Heward is there, and he'll dish it for Whittingham. Down the left wing he goes in the Laronge zone. Forced to the outside by Layton. Silzer will rub out Whittingham, and McLean can't clear it. Heward on a shot from the right boards. It goes wide. Estevans, some sustained pressure, though. Heward will turn it over, and the Wolves have a 3-on-1 back the other way. McLean with Silzer. McLean in the slot. Henderson is there. Thomas and Burns tangling up, and Silzer has it behind the Laronge net. Silzer looking for that outlet pass. He got it to McLean. He's going to cut back in his own zone and wheel it over to Parker Layton. Layton to Silzer through center ice for Max Henderson. Down the right wing. It's loose, and Henderson will flip it in the left corner of the Estevans zone. Heward will collect it, and he'll reverse it for Whittingham. Up ice, the Bruins come, but Filion can't track it down at center. McLean will fire it into the Estevans zone. Burns at neutral for right. Right down the right wing in the Wolves zone. Thomas was there along with McLean. They tried to poke it to center. It goes behind the net of Jericho. Puck into the Estevans zone. Hrdlicka for Burns. for Heward. Heward to Whittingham. Left wing center back to Heward, and Handel will step back onto the ice. Wolves perfect on the Eagle Point penalty kill this evening. They've killed off both penalties they have taken. Puck behind the net of Cherico. It's loose, and Henderson will pick it up. And he steers it to center, and he gets dumped by Filion. Wolves might have wanted a penalty on that one, but play will continue. Silzer through center, and here comes the Wolves. Cole Thomas in the slot, protecting left circle, can't get a shot away. He goes left point. Silzer a shot, his stick breaks in half, and Filion will pelt it to center, and Andrews is back. He'll connect with Hufty. Hufty through center. Gets around a broken stick, nearly gets tripped up. Hufty, left circle, and a drive, saved by Hrdlicka. It's loose, Wolves. Handel and a backhand, and a save by Hrdlicka. Handel gets upended. Puck along the left wall in the Estevans zone. Hodge can't get it. Same with the Wolves' Hufty. Puck at center, and Andrews will go cross ice for Hufty, and he collides with Rain Hodge below us in the booth. The Ice Wolves Andrews. He'll move it to center for Sage Roberts. He'll turn it over. Hemmed in their own zone. Puck underneath Ethan Andrews, and Filion will fetch it here for Estevan and skate it to center. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Rybinski. Bruins will fire at the length, but of course, Ice Wolves short are on the power play. Bruins short-handed, so not going to be icing. Martin to center for Andrews. Andrews will wrist it in behind the net of Hrdlicka. Cassette, left boards, left point. Andrews, and a shot, and his stick will break. And back comes the Bruins right, down the right wing, and a shot. Great defensive effort from Martin to get back and break up that potential scoring chance. Whittingham forced to the left wall, and a shot, it clanks wide. 2:13 to go in the second, and a 1-1 score. Wolves unable to capitalize on a lengthy 5-on-3. Dragon end wall for Martin. Martin will advance it for Dragon. Puck in the left corner of the Laronge zone. Martin will find it, and he's behind the net at Cherico. He'll dish for Ethan Andrews. Andrews will lob it to center, looking for Dragon and Hufty, but it will go back in the Estevan zone, and Hrdlicka will spin it into the Estevan, or the Laronge. It's the red line. He'll crunch it into the Estevan zone. We're back to 5-on-5. Filion will find it for the Bruins. We play 2 minutes of this third period. We're still tied at 1. Filion racing into the Wolves zone. Down the right wing, cutting to the net. He'll send it wide. As he misses the mark, he'll get it back, though. And then he turns it over as Norman forced it to center. Allard will peel it into the Wolves zone. Martin is back, the former member of the Drayton Valley Thunder in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. The Calgary product to center left wing for Sage Roberts. He'll put it on to the net of Hrdlicka, who had to be alert and make a right pad save. Wolves will get it. Norman in the slot. Left point for Silzer. Keeps it onside. I know he didn't. Wolves have to tag up. Good play by Silzer nonetheless. Allard will find it in his own zone. Throws it to center for Burfoot, but Silzer in the Wolves. Andrews able to pick up possession. Andrews left wing center. He'll flip it in the right corner of the Estevan zone. Delapool left corner. Turns it over. Cassette out front looking for Norman, but it's scooped up by Delapool to center for Burns. Down the left side, he's angled by Ivanovic. Norman a heavy hit on Delapool at the left wing boards just inside the Wolves zone. Laronge with possession. Normand will get it from Roberts. Normand at center. Andrews got to the puck, and he slips it into the Estevan zone. 13:40 left here in period 3, and a 2-1 lead for the Estevan Bruins. Cherico has it, side of his net. He'll set it up for Ethan Andrews. Now to Normand, cross ice for Sage Roberts, left wing center, but it's poked off his twig, and Ivanovic will help him out. He'll connect with Heward in his own zone for Whittingham. Whittingham forced by Norman. Puck inside the Laronge zone. It's Jackson Martin behind the net of Cherico. Martin to center. Norman unable to get it. And the Bruins Whittingham will wire it back in the Laronge zone with 1:05 left in regulation. Martin left wing center. turning it over. Filion cradling the puck at neutral. He goes in his own zone for Whittingham. Now to Heward. Heward to center for Wright, and he banks it behind the net of Cherico. Cherico will leave it for Jackson Martin. 45 seconds left in this third period from Estevans. Cherico will go to the bench for the extra attacker. Off the draw, it's Allard. Right circle, Filion up top for Heward. Heward, right point. Surveying, right wall for Filion. Up top for Heward, and a blast, and it goes wide. Rebound, it was right on the doorstep, but Cherico is there. Filion, right point. 1:35 left in this penalty to handle. Heward, up top, right circle, right, and a drive saved by Cherico. Burns looking for a wraparound. He goes left circle. Heward, and a drive saved.